Like,
you bet YouTube.
Agency market and went
Shady McCoy is cooking these niggas with that subscribe button, like, sub, and love for your boy.
Instead of sticking it out.
Think about what superstars it is. Now, at this point now, I'm leaving. LeBron made it okay. When the king can do it, everybody can do it. Think about what I'm saying. If the king can do something, Shaq can do something.
But here's where I disagree with Shady's point.
You can't disagree with it.
When LeBron left, LeBron was doing everything within his power.
No, he wasn't.
Boobie Gibson.
No, he wasn't.
Zildrunas Silgowski.
Boobie wasn't there. Eric Snow wasn't there.
That was LeBron's squad.
No, it wasn't.
It was not Karl Anthony Towns's. It was not Julius Randle's. It was not Rudy Gobert.
You're right. It was Antoine Jameson. It was Shaquille O'Neal. It was Junior Gosselin. It was Mo Williams. It was Anthony Parker. It was those guys. Let me remind you what Antoine Jameson is. For people who don't know. Antoine Jameson was 20-10. He was 20-9 rebounds. February 14th, I don't know the exact date, paraphrasing the date, but I'm just giving you an all-star break deadline. February 14th, he was averaging 20-8. He goes play with Cleveland. He get traded. He's averaging 15-6. LeBron had a 20-10 guy with Antoine Jameson before he left. He had Junior Gosselin, a multiple-time all-star, the all-time leader in Cavs history in rebounds, 7 foot, Big Z. He had Shaquille O'Neal, who averaged 12 points. Let me stop right there. Shaquille O'Neal was, before he got with LeBron James, he was co-MVP of the All-Star game the year prior with Kobe Bryant. 5 months later, he's playing with Shaq. Playing with LeBron. He averaging 12 points and 6 rebounds. That's Shaq numbers. Giving you 12 points. Playing 55 games. That 12 points is more than Andrew Bynum was giving Kobe Bryant. So you had a 20-10 guy, Antoine Jameson. You had 12-6 from Shaq. You had Mo Williams who was giving you 18, and you had LeBron James giving you 29. And you had Delonte West who was giving you 13 points. But y'all talking about Eric Snow was there in 07. LeBron ain't do shit. LeBron cried, nigga, and ran. How you have 2 All-Stars? Shaq was an All-Star. He wasn't an All-Star that year because he played with LeBron. LeBron wouldn't give him the touches. Because LeBron averaging 30. LeBron didn't try to make... LeBron couldn't play with Shaq. Shaq was 18 points a night the year prior, 5 months prior. He went from 18 to 12 points because LeBron wanted to average 30. Antoine James went from 20 to 15 because LeBron wanted to average 30 and be the MVP of the league. If you would have set that team up, Shaq, Antoine James, and then you got Junior Gosselin came back, and you had Anthony Varejao. They came back. Junior came back because they bought him out. He came back to the Cavs. You had a squad. That Cavs team was loaded, bro. Like, they won 62 games. And Shaq played in 55 of them. I don't even think anybody played in 55 games for Kobe. And Shaq production Shaq production at his age and his level with LeBron was more production than Kobe was getting for Andrew Bynum in 21 year old. So I'm sick of this notion. What's the argument? Shaq averaged 12 points. He could have averaged more. Antoine Jameson was there. Mo Williams was there. That's a squad. That's a squad, bro. I don't know what to tell y'all. That's a squad. LeBron James, Mo Williams, Shaq, and Antoine Jameson is a squad in 2010. If LeBron James would have averaged 25, 24, and Shaq averaged 16, 17, Antoine averaged 18, and Mo Williams averaged 18, if you would have got them guys involved, but LeBron James had to attack the lane. That's when LeBron couldn't shoot. He had to attack the lane. You couldn't play with Shaq so many minutes with LeBron. That's what the problem was, bro. And they want to blame Mike Brown. Well, Mike Brown ain't been champion.
It was not even 18-8 or 18-6. Josh McDaniels.
Yes, it was.
None of that. So,
yes, it was.
And just real quickly, this is just my own personal bump.
That's funny. Hey, if y'all want y'all show to pop, come get a nigga like me. Like Shady, he's a 4-hour nigga, so he didn't know the stats. Like I didn't how Antoine Jameson. Mo Williams was 18 points a night. Like Mo Williams was more productive than Jalen McDaniels. Like, y'all gotta stop this glazing. Y'all gotta stop the line. Y'all have to stop lying.
On the pick in the sports community, can we stop acting like LeBron was the first guy to do the super team up?
Oh, here we go.
He wasn't?
No.
Did he not do it?
The Boston Celtics did it with.
He literally did it in reaction to.
Hold on, man.
won a
I don't want to hear that.
championship.
I don't want to hear that.
Bro,
It was
they
old.
were old though, bro. They're old.
They still all joined forces
I know, but you don't
before
want
LeBron
to
did,
sit in your
bro.
prime. You don't want to sit in
But
your
I can't even say that Ray was that old.
How are they
'cause
old?
was
Ray
still
Allen
doing it 7
contributed to a
years later.
championship
Man.
6 years later.
Later with the Miami
What?
Heat.
Ray,
So
Ray was, he ain't had no hair no more.
he was bald. What that mean? My dad was bald at 20.
He didn't come in ball.
Listen. The big three Celtics, that was early 30s. In their primes. They was in their primes, later prime. They wasn't 25, 27 like LeBron, D-Wade, and Chris Bosh was. And they didn't, free agency, get together and plan it. They got traded. The GMs did their jobs and put that team together. They didn't go say, I want to play with, no. There was teams that was never getting over the hump. And they wasn't, Calpel was never top 5 player in the NBA. KG was. Ray Allen, I don't think he was never a top 5 player in the NBA. A top 5 scorer, yes. Paul Pierce probably a top 5 scorer, yes, but a top 5 player, no. Or top 3, like Dwayne Wade and LeBron was special. You had some idiots in the media saying that Dwayne Wade was better than Kobe. You had some idiots saying that. Now we all, the consensus knew that wasn't true, but you had idiots saying that because his field goal percentage. You know what I'm saying? But because Dwayne Wade don't shoot a lot of outside shot, but you had idiots saying that. So if you had idiots saying that, and Dwayne Wade for sure a top 3 player, 100,000% top 5 player, and LeBron number 2, number 1 player in the world, they joined together with a top 15 player in Chris Bosh. Chris Bosh was a top 10 scorer, but I'm saying he's a top 15 player. And you go in free agency. Nobody got traded. Y'all made a effort to get together yourselves. This is GM putting niggas together. As they tried in their primes, in their 20s, and they said when we hit 30, let's join together. That's totally different than 3 niggas in their 20s doing it by themselves too, and not GM trade. So we gotta stop that. We gotta stop the nose. Even Charles Barkley went that with Charles Barkley, Hakeem, and Scott and Clyde Hakeem. They was in a 30. They didn't do it in their 20s, their primes when they was the man. They was still great. They doing their primes. So it's always been big threes and shit together. So we gotta stop. We gotta stop a line. We gotta stop a line. This nigga say LeBron didn't have a Jalen. That nigga, Dino Moore was an all-star his first year in Cleveland when they lost to Orlando. He averaged 18, and the next year came back and averaged, I want to say it was 18, but probably 6. It was like 16 to 18 points that second year, and they won 62 games. And you had Shaq averaging 12, giving you 6 rebounds. You had Anthony Jameson was 20 points a game, and then you had and then it ended up averaging out to like 16 points some points because he played with both teams, so they gave him a 16-point average. And then you had Sejunior Zagallo, what he's doing. He had Delonte West averaging 13 points. It was no Boobie Gibson on that 2010 team. It was none of them niggas. Eric Snow, none of them niggas. Nigga had so much production on that goddamn 2010 Cavs team. It's remarkable. And if he dialed back his scoring and then want to average 29.7 points a night, then who know how great that Cavs team would have been? Because if you put Kobe on the Cavs, that Cavs team in 2010 and LeBron on Lakers, Kobe gonna win the championship. Because Kobe not looking to average 30. Antoine Jameson would have been 18 a night. Shaq would have been 15. Delonte probably would have still been his 13, 14, 12. Kobe would have been around 25, 20. Kobe probably been around 26, 27. He would have been probably around 27 points like he was in LA. He would have been around 27 points, but he would have had Antoine average 18. It's basically Antoine Jameson and Paul Gasol was giving you the same production that year in the NBA. Antoine Jameson a little more because he's having 20. So it's just LeBron don't know how to use players. He used players to get what he wanted. He needed significant talent to get what he wanted. That's why he wanted to play Dwayne and Chris Bosh. So I don't think you'll get a better argument, but I just like sub and love. I think you'll get a better argument, better debate than what I just gave y'all about what happened in 2010. I go more. I want to get more dive in. Put Kobe on the 2010 Cavs. Put LeBron on Lakers. Kobe won it. He beat Boston. That's my take. I'm making a video about that. Hit that like button, subscribe. Peace.